Hey guys, and welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm Vanessa, and I really hope you guys were having a wonderful week and a great St. Patrick's Day. So this week is St. Patrick's Day, like horror. So pretty much, if you haven't seen anyone else's videos, we're all reviewing the movie that falls in the Leprechaun franchise that, falls on the day we usually upload. So yes, I upload my videos on Friday, which is the 5th day of, so I'm reviewing Leprechaun 5 Back to the Hood. In my opinion, I think all movies after the third one go downhill, and I know some other franchises, it goes downhill, but then you have some movies that come up and that are really good after, but no movies after the third one, in my opinion, are even bearable to watch. So I promised myself I would never watch it again after I watched it a few years ago. I don't know why I watched it a few years ago. I was I was trying to watch the whole Leprechaun franchise in one night, and somehow I made it to when he goes to the hood, and here we are. So Leprechaun in the Hood. Leprechaun in the Hood. Let's review this. Leprechaun in the Hood came out in 2000. Warwick Davis, Ice-T. Everyone else besides Warwick Davis, did terrible in the movie, but we'll get into that later. So let me just give you the basic plot of this movie. So, of the Leprechaun who is trying to get his fluke back, and he pretty much hunts these people to get his magic fluke back, and he kills people along the way in some crazy ways, I guess you can say. He's the fluke, I guess they go into a trance, and let's see what else. He's trying to get his magic fluke, and yeah, along the process kills people and does some crazy things with these zombie girls, you could say. And the movie ends, the best part in my opinion, he ends rapping about a song about being an Irish leprechaun. So if that doesn't call Oscar award winning, I don't know what does. I'm going to start off with the good things about this movie, because there was there any? Yeah, there was. Okay. The good thing. Warwick Davis was in it, and it was actually really, he was entertaining, and obviously I love Warwick Davis, I guess, but I think the problem is they think if they put, him anywhere, the movie's going to be awesome, which obviously wasn't the case when he went to outer space. That rhymed. And so I don't know why they thought that, putting him in the hood is going to make the movie, even more, more entertaining, which it wasn't. So, yeah, they went wrong. And then obviously, they put him back in the hood for some reason. Again, I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, one good thing, like I said, Warwick Davis is in it. 2, it ended. Thankfully, the movie was only 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes too long. Honestly, I wouldn't waste your time with this movie. I'm sure you already know this. Even the title kind of already sets itself out to be a failure. But I just think that this movie, they were trying to give this movie potential. People are going to love it because he's in the hood, it's going to be funny. Honestly, it wasn't funny. Some people think this movie's funny. I don't really think it's funny at all. So let's talk. Okay, so this was directed by Rob Spera, and I honestly don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't thinking when he made this movie. I just don't get it. Why did this movie was very unnecessary, just like Halloween 8. That was so unnecessary. I can't stand unnecessary horror films. They should have just ended at 3. Leprechaun 3. Leprechaun wasn't meant to be a long franchise like a Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween and all that stuff. They were not meant to be longer franchise. They just happened, but it worked well for them. It didn't work well for this movie. I personally think that there was just too many mistakes and flaws. The CGI was really bad. When he pulled the baseball bat out of the afro, that was ridiculous. It's just uncanny, and I can't. This movie is so bad. I I don't come across too many movies that I really hate, but this is one of them. Thinking about, oh, maybe this movie could be fun if you and your friends are just like roasting it the whole time and are not taking it seriously. Obviously, I don't even think any of the Leprechaun movies you could take too seriously, because you have to remember it is about a leprechaun killing people. But it is like Leprechaun 1, 2, and 3. I found enjoyment out of them. Space, Hood, Back to the Hood. I didn't even watch the remake. I'm not gonna find. There's no enjoyment. You can I don't see how someone could actually sit down for an hour and a half and say, "Oh my God, that movie was great." Maybe you like this movie. If you do, I would actually love to hear what you have to say about this movie. I think it'd be really interesting to point out the highlights and positive things, because yeah, the only two things I could figure out that I thought was at least decent, Warwick Davis was in it, and it ended. My review of, what would you even call this review? This is pretty much me just bashing on Leprechaun in the Hood throughout the entire video. So if you guys like this movie, I wish I could see it in your eyes, and I wish I could be more open-minded, I guess, about this horror movie, but I've tried. I've watched this twice. 2 times too many, in my opinion. You should never watch this movie. Don't waste an hour and 30 minutes of your life. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to check out everyone else's videos this week, and I'll see you all next week for battles. So, bye!